Welcome back, folks. Toaster back with another ace tanker. This time it is Combatineffective in his T-20. He's on the map Corellia, and he is bottom tier, although it is a two-tier battle. Looks like just one arty on each team, and it looks like he's headed towards the north. So it looks like there's a setter spotted in the middle. That's a bad spot to get spotted to start off, and it doesn't look like he's got a lot of support. He's got a 53 TP, which is a top tier heavy, but he's got nobody else really. Just him, the 53 TP, and an SU 12244. So this is a good spot to go to because you can spot people up crossing this area. And also if they come across or cut across, then you can spot them. So let's see what he's doing here. Looks like he's moving up. He didn't see anything cross yet, so not exactly sure. It looks like the enemy team is being extremely passive here. So with that said, he's going up into this bush, and this is actually a really good location here to go because you can get spots on the enemy, and it looks like he's trying to get fully in the bush. The T-20 is a very soft tank, but it's quite sneaky actually, and it's got a pretty good gun on it too. So he sees this IS-6 and looks like he's going to aim for a shot here, and that shot misses. He did not fully aim that. These lower tier tanks, most of them you have to fully aim, and he's loaded gold and is able to get a nice shot into that IS-6. Now the IS-6 has got to have terrible view range. I mean, that's just an IS-6, right? So he's probably a little over 400 meters away from the IS-6, and he's able to pick up some spotting damage, so that's good. So the issue is that that IS-6, if he pops up into those bushes up higher, combat's not going to see him, right? Oh, there's a nice side of a T-28, and combat pulls up. He's spotted right now, so he takes a snapshot. Now, one thing you'll notice is his team does have the hill, so he's fairly safe from the hill, but there is a WZ-131 here. Now, the thing about the 131 is that he's in a rough spot because we've got an STA-1 on the hill, and all combat really has to do is sit here and watch this guy melt, right? And with an arty, he's probably doing the right thing by staying safe, and he pops up and spots this SU 12244, and he's able to snap him, and he gets a nice lucky shot in there. So these things do not reload very fast, but he does reload fast enough to get the kill on the light tank. So the gold rounds on this are insanely good. Let's see if he did get spotted there. So they have 243 pen versus 160 on the standard rounds. So and you know, for shell velocity, I could see why you would want to use those. Let's see what he does next here. This is a good map for the tank because you definitely want, goes for a blind shot there, you definitely want open maps with something as soft as this. So he takes a shot from that VK, and see, is he going to back off? Maybe not. Looks like the 53 TP is going to go for it, which I'm not sure is the best idea because he's open to any campers. But what you notice, and probably what combat noticed, is this guy's not taking any damage from the hill or anything. So it's highly possible that there's nothing there. Oh, and he picks up yet another kill. So he's only up to 648 damage, but he's got 1,300 assist. And this game looks like it's going pretty well. It's 7-5. They've taken both sides of the map. I mean, they own all but maybe a third of the map here. So that's a good thing. This thing is relatively quick, as you can see. Looks like he's just taking his time moving up, trying to get close. And there's an Oni out in the wide open, so see if maybe you can get a shot in that Oni. I'm guessing that he has vert stabs on this, because even with vert stabs, though, this thing does not aim quick. It's just the nature of these lower tiers. Look at that bloom. So he waits, and he's able to hit that shot out of his view range there. So he waited for that Oni to turn side on, give him a flat side there. So that was good patience. I know this is a little bit of a slow game, but if you want to do well in this tank, you gotta play the slow game. So he's lit up the Scorpion, which is probably, that's the tier 7 Scorpion, I believe. And looks like he might be putting in a blind shot. And that was a miss. Didn't quite line it up right, but that's okay. It's now 10-5. He's got 3,100 combined, including 1,100 damage. This 240 alpha at 8 seconds can be rough. So it doesn't have great DPM. Let's see. So it looks like they're all bunched into the corner now. One thing you can kind of tell that they must be fairly bunched into the corner as he spots artillery, because if they weren't, there's a nice shot. If they weren't, he would have been spotted by now. Plus, he's got guys coming out here that would have been spotted. So that was a good map read by him. And there's a 53 TP. Gets a nice shot on him. So now he's starting to stack up damage. There's another 200 and some assist. And he's able to pick up that kill. That takes him up to 1,900 damage. That's awesome. So now it's just push in, get some damage, you know. That T-28 is obviously facing the other way. And that was an unfortunate shot. Would have been nice if he had tracked him, but you know how it goes. Now, looking at him, he is completely safe from the opposition here. And doesn't look like he gets a shot in there, unfortunately. And that looks like the end of the game with 5 kills. So fantastic job. Let's go ahead and take a look at your after action report on this combat. Okay, here we are at the after action. Ace Tanker, no other medals. Unfortunately, couldn't pick up his top gun here. Looks like he was top of the team by about 250. That STA-1 also did very well. Of course, he was shooting the guys that were being lit by combat up there, that light tank particularly. And their 53 TP held it down as well. So 18 shots, 12 hits, 11 pens. That's why he was using a lot of gold rounds. 2,100 damage and 2,300 assists. So that's 4,500 combined. Really good game. 1,264 XP because he has a standard account instead of a premium account. But that was a pretty good game. We will catch you guys tomorrow with another one of our subscribers, Ace Tankers. Thanks for watching. Toaster out.